What's up, Hambone here, and I'm bringing you a Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn video today. And in this video, I'm going to be showing off the character creation screen, and what goes into being character creation, and then I'll also be going over the basics of battle in this, just to show, more or less, just to show off what a one-on-one battle looks like in a clearer form. Because a lot of the trailers for this game, they've been showing a lot of group battles, and when you're starting out, unless you're playing with a bunch of friends right from the beginning, you probably won't have anyone to help you in. I think showing off the single one-on-one battles in this game is something to good look at. But I actually have a character that I've been working on that let me just go through everything really quickly. But as you can see, we have 5 different races you can choose from. We have the Hyur, the Elezen, the Lalafell, the Makote, and the Rogaiden. Each of these characters you need to take in mind when you pick between these races. Of course, let's go through the female. That when you pick, that doesn't matter what gender you pick, but when you switch races, your starting stats will vary. So if you want to make a more magic-oriented character, you might want to go with something like the Elezen or the Lalafell, or maybe pick a different clan type for your character when they start out as well. Because each character can use every job in this game, but depending upon how you decide to build a character, you might be using a character who is more or less designed for magic use, but you might be using them as a melee character, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you want to play, and you want to play with that type of character doing so. But from a stats-wise point, it is something to keep in mind. But just to show off really quickly, just show off the stat difference. We do have a L right here, and as you can see, their starting stats. Just really quickly, just to compare to this human, who I'll also be going through. The stats can vary. As you can see, humans tend to be higher in strength and vitality compared to the elves, which are higher in dexterity and mind and intelligence. So after you pick your race and gender and your clan, and you decide how you want your character's stats to start out, you're allowed to go through and change their appearance pretty good, actually, pretty well. You can change height, which I've already done. You can decide if you want your character to be chiseled or super smooth. For the females, of course, you can change the boob size, breast size, and you can make them as small as you want them, as large as you want them. As you can see, you can go almost nothing there to fairly large. Skin color, hairstyle, hair color. Then you can change how their face looks. You can change their jawline, their eye shape, their pupil iris size, if you want them to have big old eyes or really small ones, and eye color, and then the eyebrows, their nose, how if you want it to be long, short, wide, and stuff like that, their mouth, lip color, and then you can add little facial features like this will make her eyebrows super bushy. This more or less adds like an eyeshadow to the eyes. If you want to scar over her eye, you can do that. A little mole right there and a little mole under her eye. Different races have different options for these. Some are the same, like I know the Makote have this and that, but they have something else for these two. And then of course you can add tattoos if you want them. They have specific tattoos per race. Like the Makote have things that go on their nose and things that go on like the sides of their neck instead of these, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of tattoos, so I won't be putting any on her. And then every character you can add a facial paint to if you're into that type of thing. I don't want to put this stuff on my character's face, so I'm not going to. And then you can change their voice. And and I like type 4, so that's what I'm going with. And after that, you can confirm your character's appearance. And it will save in just a second. Okay. And then you can pick your character's birthday. You have 12 months more or less to choose from. Let's go with let's see, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay, let's go with August 28th because that is today's date. And then here you more or less get to pick your character's elemental alignment, and more or less if you want them to be. This also has something to do with other stats of yours, between which one of these you pick and how you pick them. I'm not entirely sure how that works, so I apologize, I can't explain that very well. But of course, this one, your character stats primarily, their starting affinity lies with blizzard magic. Their affinity would lie with, this is water, yes. Here it lies with wind, thunder, fire, and then earth. So if you wanted your character to start out with an affinity toward blizzard, you would pick one of these two, and so on and so on. But we'll pick this one just for the hell of it. And then you then get to pick whether your character will be a disciple of war or a disciple of magic, and their type of class that they start out with, more or less. This will affect where you start out in the game. If you pick this, you will start out in Ul'dah. If you pick this, you'll start out in Lomitza. If you pick here, you'll start out in Grindalia. But we're going to pick a disciple of war. And we are going to go with, I might make a cut right here while I decide what I want to go with. So I decided to go with the gladiator simply because I just wanted to play as a gladiator. I can't give you a reason for it. So now after that, you get to pick the server that you want to join in on, and I am probably just going to go with this first one right here. And then you get to make your character's name. Oops. As you can see, I am not playing as the character that we had made. I am actually playing as my character that I made on my other server, and it turns out that the server that I put that character on that we just made, there was like 25 people in front of me, and I sat there for about a minute and only like one person went in. So I didn't feel like waiting, and I decided to just come on this character just to show off the battle system for you people. But while I'm walking over to some higher level enemies, the actual controls for the PS3 version of this game, they're very good. They're not as I thought they were going to be very clunky, very awkward to use, but they are actually pretty intuitive. For example, right now I do not have my hand on the left thumbstick. I just turned the left thumbstick a little bit. You can actually have your character move around without you having to constantly move your character yourself. So it's a pretty cool thing to have, because there's a lot of walking that has to be done in this game at times. And it looks like there's a fate going on over here. Well, it's actually just a high level enemy, but I'm not going to go over that right now. But you know, it's pretty good. Actually using, let me stop real quick. Actually using your hotkeys, which is at the bottom, all you have to do is hold L2 or R2, and it brings up the buttons necessary to use them. Example, if I want to dance, all I gotta do is hold L2 and press left, which is where I've hotkeyed the dance command, and boom, I'm dancing away. So it's a very simple system. If I needed to talk in the chat, all I have to do is press select, and it brings my cursor over there. I can also go over here and go through my quest and look at them if I need to with select, and I can also go to the map. I can also bring up the map simply just by pressing square, which is a good tool to have. Everything else is done just by pressing start. You can go to your character, change their equipment, and then you can then look through your journal, your logs, your map, you can teleport to. You have your emotes list right here if you just want to look through them, and of course your logout. So the controls for the game have been done very well for the PlayStation 3, and I gotta say they're pretty good. But let's show off the battle system. To simply select an enemy, all you do is press X and it locks onto the enemy, and then from there you choose your attack. So as a black mage right now, I have thunder isn't doing as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Oh, he's running away now? Did I get too far away? Let's hit him with the fireball then. And he heals back up to full. Well, that's a bitch. Looks like I should have been going with fireball from the beginning because it just tore through him. If there are, I believe there are area of effect spells. I do not have access to any of them at the moment. I am only level 7 on this account. So, just show off another enemy as well. The Earth Sprite. Well, actually, let's go check out that Fate and see if it's still up. Because if it is, I can show that off really quickly too. This one just started too. I'm getting some damage, and I might end up cutting this while this actually goes on, because it looks like we're going to be here for a while. Because this thing is at almost full health right now. And you can see we got his health down while he was attacking Keanu Reeves, and Fate is completed. I got a silver medal and a pretty good amount of experience from doing nothing, pretty much just joining in and helping out. That's really all there is for this video. I just feel like showing off the character creation screen and the basics of battle, pretty much just how the battle system works in one-on-one situations, so people could get a better look at it on the PS3 especially. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to post. I like playing this game, and I plan on playing a lot of it. But as far as what I'll post, I don't know if this will be too interesting to watch. I'll see how this video goes over. But I do plan on posting maybe like some boss battles from this game or something similar to that. I might do like a main storyline walkthrough type deal and just post up the main story quests. Because I'm not going to do like a straight let's play this game, because there's just too many damn side quests to do. But that's about it really. If you like this video in some way or another, be sure to give it a video like. I plan on posting more of these, so you can subscribe for that. But check out the rest of my channel, and if you like it, go ahead and subscribe off that stuff too. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.